All right. Let's see. Put the volume up so I can hear this.
A triple intro, bro. Okay, a triple intro.
That's what I was trying to do. You just didn't understand that part.
Okay, got you, man.
Remember, I was trying to teach you how to do that, but
yeah. My bad.
Okay.
It's always my fault.
I got to fix my camera real quick because I'm like zoom.
Did I do that too?
Yeah. I mean, actually, I think you did. All right, let's see. Let's make sure everybody can hear this real quick. Remember, I was trying to teach you how to do that, but yeah, there we go.
Again.
No, it's doing exactly what I wanted it to do. All right, guys. So, what's going on? I think my camera's a little facing down. Oh, you know what it is? Hold on. I'll be right back with y'all. Ray, you talk for a few minutes.
It's been a crazy 2 weeks, man. We haven't seen everybody in 2 weeks?
2 weeks, yeah.
2 weeks.
We were out last week for Turkey Day.
Gobble, gobble. How was your gobble, gobble?
It was great. I ate a lot of stuffing and turkey. And
did you eat more turkey than ham or more ham than turkey?
I never eat ham.
Me either.
I'm not a ham eater.
You're not you don't like ham?
I don't.
Mm-mm.
I freaking love ham. If it's not like the dark meat of the chicken, it's gonna be ham.
The ham. Yeah.
I'm not too, the white meat kind of. I'm not.
Yeah.
Wow, that's racist.
Yeah.
That's because my mother-in-law makes it really good. Like she puts pineapple in there, and it looks good.
Take me to Judge Judy.
I'm not a ham person.
Can we get more volume on the headphones?
What?
More monitor, please. More monitor.
Test.
Check.
Oh
there
yeah,
you
that
go.
sounds good.
Yeah,
Better.
y'all need to talk louder. Is what y'all's problem is.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we got Mr. Ray in the house.
Another beautiful day in the neighborhood, man.
What are you, Mr. Rogers?
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Won't you be my neighbor?
That's kind of
you
bad,
are my
right?
neighbor.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Problem solved.
And then we got Sylvia in the house. What's up, Sylvia?
Hi, everybody.
And then we actually got Lupe in the house. What's up, Mr. Lupe? Lupe is pretty much a family to me. Lupe is pretty much my cousin from friends and from everybody.
Did you guys find out in the last show?
No, actually,
we've known each other for a minute.
We've known each other being cousins since we're little.
Long time.
Oh, okay.
Of course, his sisters are really good friends with mine and with me, and his older sister, which is one of the older sisters. I just actually ran into her the other day at the coffee shop.
Okay.
She was doing her selling of the electricity, the commercial electricity.
Oh, okay. You're talking about Julie.
And Julie knows her thing on. So that's a big shout out to Julie for I know like everybody's light is normally like 17.2 like kilowatt or whatever. Yeah. And I told her, I said, yeah, mine is like 14 or something like that. And she's all like, what? Scott, why is yours 14? I'm all like, because that's what I thought it was supposed to be. She's all, no. I could get it down to like 6.4. I'm all, yeah, but what about all these other little things? She's all, I got it. I could get you down to 6.4, put it all this, and she did it, and she did her little thing, and
she's awesome.
Bam,
she's
now it's down.
Man.
Bro, she's
really
been doing that for about 13 years now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can somebody get hooked up on that or what?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, she should jump on here to give some info on it.
Yeah.
We got Juan Gonzalez. He said, "Go Cowboys."
No, you know why he says that, bro? I'm gonna tell you, he's a Dolphin fan.
What?
Oh.
Yes, he's a true blue Dolphin fan. Like, and we kid each other every time the Cowboys, the Dolphins play. He's trying to recruit me to be a Dolphin fan, man. But I'm true and blue, man.
Reach out to me, bro. I'm kind of undecided on these Cowboys right now, man. God. I'm a true Cowboys fan, but God, man, they've been kicking our butts, man. I mean, I don't even know what to say about these Cowboys right now, man.
Hey, so what's up with this thing that's going around that the Simpsons have been predicting, like stuff that's going on in the football? No, about the football world. and they predicted the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl.
They actually been predicting
this year.
They're
so far off that they're supposed to make this miraculous comeback.
Oh, man.
I mean,
that would be wild.
Miller actually has a bigger chance of winning the Super Bowl right now, to be on the cool than the Cowboys. I mean, I know that they're still in the playoffs and
You know what? My shout out to them, bro. I just got back from San Antonio, as a lot of people know, and as soon as we drove in last night and drove by the Alamo Dome, they got that big Miller Buck sign on the Alamo Dome like that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, man, representing Corpus.
Don't tell me y'all went and spray painted it, bro.
Yeah,
come on, man. God,
I can't tell you everything.
Man. Y'all spray painted them, man. I know what y'all did.
How I make my money is my business.
Yeah. No, so Lupe, I mean, I know. You're here in the Corpus area. Let's talk a little bit about your past a little bit, man. Sure. Growing up, you were born, raised here in Corpus, or?
That's correct. Yep.
Okay, and so born, raised here in Corpus, you pretty much know the ins and outs of Corpus. You know the people here in Corpus. You're from the community. So the community should understand where you come from and
Sure.
where you go. What is the stuff that you've ventured out to doing? I know you personally well, so I kind of want my fans and my audience that watch, everybody's audience that watch, to kind of get to know exactly who you are and what you do here in the community, and what you're adventuring out to do. Yeah. But if you could just kind of give us a little breakdown of what school you went to, what you done now.
Yeah, so I grew up right there off of Baldwin in Virginia, on the West Side area, and graduated from Moody High School, but I'm still supporting the Bucks, man, right?
Yeah.
Graduated from Moody High School in 2009, and right after that, I took off to the military. I did 4 years in the Navy.
Thank you for that.
Absolutely. And 100% the best decision I've ever made in my life. Just because, not necessarily everything that was going on during those 4 years, right? But afterwards, all the benefits afterwards, man, it allowed me to pursue what I'm doing now. Which is graphic designing. I'm about to open up a clothing store in the next 2 to 3 weeks. We spoke about that a little while ago. I'm not really in a rush right now to open it. I just want it to be perfect, man. So I've been kind of taking my time with that, doing the build out, remodeling, and everything like that. So, I ventured off into graphic designing. I design apparel for a lot of barbers, a lot of music artists out here on the West Coast, LA, San Diego. I'm pretty much nationwide only because I was in the military, so I have a lot of friends out there who live in different states, different areas of the country. So
there you go, man.
That's allowed me to put my merch in different barbershops around the country. So
awesome. We're going to break down the military for them a little bit. What military, what branch were you in?
I was in the Navy.
And the Navy. And this Navy, I know from Texas, you're you took away from your family. Yeah. You go out to different areas. And where were you based at?
So I did my basic training in around Chicago area, probably about 30 miles from Chicago. I was out there for about 10 months actually, and then from there I moved to San Diego. I was in California for about 3.5 years. So yeah, it was what's going on? Yeah, it was definitely an experience. I never experienced the cold weather like I did in Chicago. That was freaking brutal, man.
A lot of snow, bro?
Oh, too much snow.
Really?
And I'm from South Texas. I'm from Corpus, so
we got a different kind of snow over here.
It was facts. It was different, man. I remember being out there, and I remember just being layered. I was wearing probably 4 or 5 layers, and it's not necessarily the cold, it's that wind. Because once that wind hits you, it goes through all the clothes.
Are you recording her?
Yeah, they do call it
the hottest. I got all the.
Hold on,
do I get my gold star back?
I don't know why that button got pushed there, but
it didn't. So, now I was gonna say that's maybe why they call it the Windy City.
The Windy City, right? Absolutely. Yeah. So it was super cold, man. So from there I went to San Diego, and I did 2 tours in the Persian Gulf, one in 2010, and then another one in 2012, 2013. Both about 8 months, 9 months long. So
wow.
It was man, looking back at it, I was a kid. I was 18, 19, 20 years old, and now that I'm older and I have a family, I look back on those times and I'm just like, man, it's so crazy. Like, what led me that way? You know what I mean? What led me to the military? And the answer to that was, I didn't know what the hell I was going to do out here. I graduated. My grandma raised me since I was 2 years old, so she's all I known. You know what I mean? And I didn't want to let her down. After I graduated, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I was going to go to school.
What you were doing is laying the foundation for your future, bro.
And I didn't know it at the time.
No, you didn't know it.
I didn't know it.
And that was God's plan, bro. And
absolutely,
you're on it.
Absolutely.
And
100%.
would you advise like young men who are in a similar situation? Would you advise for them to take that route or
100%?
Yeah,
100%. And I'll say this too, for a lot of these youngsters out here who want to go and be shooting guns and this and that, right? Go do that in the military.
Yeah,
there's a place for you to do it rather than out here. You know what I mean?
So when you left to the military, and like I said, I know your family pretty well. You know, I mean, this is probably a scary thing that that your family had to go through there. And you went, you left, you did this, you went and did your 4 years out there. Now you're back in the community. So at this point, you've gone everywhere out there. You came back to the community of Corpus Christi, and now that you started you're adventuring out into here in the community and doing entrepreneuring, pretty much is what I call it. Making shirts, doing logos, doing flyers, I believe. Doing kind of everything in the graphic world. And then I kind of want to. I also saw a video that you went and did the other day.
Okay.
It was of a kid. Two kids, actually. They were off of Castores and Horn.
Oh, yeah.
They were, I believe it was Castores and Horn. They were at a convenience store right there.
Yep.
This convenience store had it was cold outside. It was nice and cold. Corpus barely getting cold. Yeah. Pretty cool. I don't know what inspired you or what you felt there, but there was a kid out there who was selling hot cocoa, and I don't know what the price was or anything like that, but they were selling hot cocoa, and he was actually trying to raise money to buy himself some shoes, some new shoes, and he stopped by there and gave him some merchandise of his and promoted him out there, and it looked like it took a big impact in Corpus where a lot of people went out there. What I want to do is find this kid and go take him to go get his shoes. Yeah. So if you do find this kid again for me, on behalf of Atomic Talk, we'd like to go and pick out his next shoes for him.
Yeah. So get him his shoes. Stays a few doors down from me, man.
Oh yeah. So tell him get in contact with us and we'll go do that.
Good kid,
you know what, dude? I'm gonna get chuleada. I just had to say that. I'm sorry.
That's awesome, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. No, cool. We were on the way home, me and my brother from San Antonio, and he was like, check it out, bro. Like he pointed to the side, and there were some kids right there, like you said, at the corner store on Castores and Horn. They were selling hot chocolate or hot cocoa and water for $1. So I pulled up and dude, crazy thing, man. Their Cash App wasn't working, man. So I tried to send them $20, and I think the bill had only came out to like $5 because I ordered 5 of them for the family. My kids love hot chocolate, and my Cash App wouldn't work, and I was like, hey bro, I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the house. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some money for you. So we get to the house, and I had just finished making some t-shirts, some hoodies, and I told my brother, I said, man, that dude's probably cold right now. It's cold outside. And I said, you know what, bro, it just came over my heart, man. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna hook him up with some gear. So I got together a couple hats, a couple beanies, a couple hoodies, and the $20 that I said I was gonna give him. So I went back, put up, and they went up to the window, and I got out the car. And when I was coming out the car, they were kind of looking at me like, what? Why is he coming out the car? I opened the back door. And
they start running.
No, go back, go back. I walked up to them and I just started passing out the gear or whatever, and bro, they were super excited. The little kid, I think he was like 10 years old. His name's Adon. Good kid, man. It was him, his cousin, and I believe his little sister, hustling, man. They're 10 years old, 11 years old, and I appreciate that. I respect that, because I know kids their age could be out here doing not that. They could be doing other things, and I just want them to know that there's people out here who see them doing what they're doing, And I asked him like what he was raising money for, and he told me for a pair of shoes, and I looked down on his feet, man. I was like, oh yeah, you need a new pair of shoes. They're beat up. But this dude tripped me out. This guy wears a size 11 and he's 10 years old. And I was like,
I got his next shoes. This boy's about to be an NBA player there.
Bro.
Austin Garcia said that he got his haircut. So if you could get in contact with him, he said, I'll take care of his haircut.
That's awesome. Shout out to Austin. Austin's he's the owner of House of Blends right there next door to where I'm going to open the shop at.
Oh, okay,
nice.
cool.
Shout out
There
to
you
Austin,
go,
man.
man.
He's actually
That's awesome.
newlywed as well. So shout out to Austin and his wife.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Show the ring. Congratulations. You know the way they tell the girls to show the feet, you're supposed to show the ring. Show the ring, Austin. Let's see what you got. Yeah, but so we kind of want to get into I know that was the part of the that you did with those kids there. I know that you opened up a store now, and this store, I know you're putting it as a t-shirt merchandise, but when you jump into this world, man, into the entrepreneuring world, and I've been doing this forever. It's not only going to be t-shirts, man. This is going to go to you name it, man. There's going to be socks. There's going to be boxers. There's going to be bags, backpacks. And that's really cool, man, that you're doing this, man, and leaping up to the page there, man, and getting it going. And so what is something that you offer there that you're going to be offering there?
Yeah, so exactly what you said right now. When I first started my journey, I was selling hats at first. I was designing hats because I've always been a big hat guy before I grew out my braids and my hair. And that led to making t-shirts. And then I started paying a designer to design my stuff. And I started this thing on my own. No funding, anything like that. So whatever I made is what I put into it. And I'm big on lowering cost, excuse me. So I was paying this designer in Houston. Shout out to Marley in Houston. And man, every design was about $250, right? And I was like, man, you know what? I could learn this on my own, So, I was in the military, and here's another thing about the benefits, man. I've been going to school for a while now, fully paid. The military pays for all that, And so I started going to school out in Florida online for graphic designing. So I took out one middleman that way, saved money that way, started designing t-shirts, hoodies, everything. So as I got better at designing, I started designing other people's apparel. So it went from doing hats to doing my own clothes to doing other people's clothes to designing banners and stickers and everything, just everything designing in general. And then whenever I got my shop, my wife does my braids. Shout out to my wife. And there's a little back area, right, and we're right next door to a barber shop. So I said, babe, you know what, we could utilize this. I could use it for storage, or I could put a barber chair in here for you, and you could get down on some braids, So we're about to be braiding hair out of there. I've been selling electricity with my sister for about 10 years. So if you need electricity for your business or house, I'm gonna be doing electricity out of there. I'll be doing graphic designing. I'll be having my own clothes in there, and since I'm in there, man, before I had the idea to do the shop, I was blessed with an opportunity to be in a lot of other local businesses, barbershops and stuff like that, like as far as having my merch in their shop. So that was a huge blessing with getting my name out there. So in return, just to pay it forward again, I'm going to allow a lot of people to come into my shop as well, a lot of local artists, a lot of local clothing brands.
One hand scratches each other's back, man. That's
sure.
That's tight.
So,
yeah.
So to answer your question, bro, it's just going to be a lot of everything.
Yeah, and that's the way it starts, man. Mm-hmm. When I first started in the business world, I didn't know what the heck I wanted to do, man. Yeah. I actually wanted to do I wanted to do a little bit of this, and I wanted to do a little bit of that. And then I opened up the cell phone store, and
was it Boost Mobile?
Yeah, Boost Mobile. I opened up Atomic Wireless.
Okay.
And Boost Mobile saw that we were booming and we were doing major numbers out there. Mm-hmm. So they came in and said, hey, we want to make you a selective store so you can't do nothing else. That was probably one of the biggest mistakes I did, because I was like the biggest flasher here in Corpus Christi. So what I would do is switch people's phones from different companies and switch them over this way. Well, I made a lot of bank doing that. Yeah. Well, when Boost found out that I was doing all this, they said, "Hey, I want to take over. We want you just switching everybody over to Boost." So we ended up, going strictly with Boost, and we ended up doing 12 years with Boost.
Yeah.
It's like a prison. We did 12 years with Boost, and we boomed it, man. We did everything that we could, man, and we took care of the city here. But Boost wasn't the only. My only obstacle that I wanted at the time, I wanted everything. I wanted the limousine. I want the entertainment world. I wanted the Papa-Lock world. I want everything, man. I want to be involved in everything. And I've done it. I've done the networking part of it, man. And, this is kind of where I brought this podcast to, man, to help the newer entrepreneurs be able to network with everybody. Cause it doesn't sound correct, but the younger, which I would consider you younger than me. Sure. Your entrepreneurs and your network is younger than me, man. And don't get me wrong, that's not a bad thing whatsoever. But we as older have gone through all this. Absolutely. And we can actually produce a little bit more networking, bookkeepers, accountings,
that's a whole nother level,
taking it to the next level, crypto, doing with the whole crypto world, doing, just bringing it to a different level. And what I try to do is help as much as possible and give knowledge of what we've done, because it's been a very good roller coaster, man. And don't get me wrong, you're going to be on a roller coaster. Being in business, you're going to deal with taxes, you're going to deal with the accountings, you're going to deal with all the employee world and all that. And I know that the business is going to boom for you, and I already see it booming. I see a lot of people looking for logos from you, doing shirts with you already, and you haven't even got it going yet, man. As soon as that door opens, oh my God, it's just going to be the blessing after blessing for you, man, and that's going to be so cool, man. I'm so proud of you, man.
I appreciate it.
And you just keep on making those moves, man. And what else are you? Where do you see yourself in about 5 years from here doing?
5 years from now, I still want to be. I generally love what I do right now.
That is awesome.
And I think that's what's. I'm very motivated. I wake up every day with a game plan. I plan the night before what I'm going to do for the day. So, I really do enjoy what I'm doing. So I want to keep doing it. But in 5 years, I would like to have 5 of me. I want to I'm exactly what you just said, as far as giving the game to the youth or younger entrepreneurs. Anyone who's willing to learn, I want to be able to pour into them as well, because I'm super blessed to have had the mentors I've had throughout my lifetime, and I think that's where the giving part of me comes from. Is there's been a lot of people throughout my lifetime. I didn't really grow with my pops or anything like that, So there's been a lot of people throughout my lifetime who kind of took that role on, who I looked at as a big brother, father figure, and in return, as I started maturing and growing, I became that person for a lot of people as well. And I just want to continue that, wherever God leads me in the next 5 years is where I'm going to be at. Point blank, that's where it's at.
What is your ultimate goal of this business? Is it to be kind of a community where they come in looking for your thing? You trying to take this across the world? You trying to take this across the United States? There's the whole the landing. Where do you throw this, and how far is it going to land? Is where I want to see. What I want to know. Do you have plans for China? Do you have plans for right now you don't want to get plans for South Korea because they want to do martial law over there, but you want to pick other places. But what are those plans? I as a person who networks out there, man, that's where I come into play, and I like to, move chess pieces to how far I can move these items to go. Yep. And that's I guess the question that I ask on the 5 years, 5 years and then 10 years, 5 years, are you wanting more stores? Are you wanting to kind of just expand more online, or how do you want to do this?
So I would say expansion, just because I feel, I would love to have a store in every city from here to LA, but I feel like that'll just water down what I have to offer, because there's not 5 or 10 me, every single piece of clothing that I make, I I put a lot of energy into it. I put a lot of love into it. So unless somebody could come on my team and match that same energy, then yeah, I see myself expanding in that sense. But to be completely honest, I think now. I got my feet pretty much planted here, man. I have a lot of love in my heart for Corpus Christi.
That's awesome.
A lot of love in my heart. Life has taken me around the world. It's taken me to the West Coast. I've lived in multiple places. I just moved back from McAllen. I was out there for about 6 years. And honestly, bro, there's no place like home. Corpus might have a bad rap, but hey, it's what you make it at the end of the day. I love my city.
True.
Hey, so I got a question for you real quick.
Go ahead.
Just because you look like you're 13 or 14. How old are you, bro?
I'm 33.
33?
Yes, sir.
You see, and there's a kid out there right now, dude, and I saw your interview, like 2-3 weeks ago?
Oh, yeah, with Drew.
With Drip, yeah.
Drew. Mm-hmm.
And you guys, what y'all were talking about, and it's like what we're into now. You guys, man, if I was a little kid, I'd be like, man, when I grew up, I want to be like those guys, man. I want to be able to make my own flow, kind of. That's gonna be my motivation
for sure.
To want to maybe go to the military, to want to do my own, to want to have my own businesses.
Yep.
So I can have my own stuff, so I don't have to work for nobody and make them rich.
Absolutely.
And the way you guys were speaking the other day, and the way you're speaking now, man, that's golden, bro.
I appreciate that.
There's a girl that I'm supposed to be getting here on the show pretty soon. She actually, I know she had an issue with somebody got sick the last time she was supposed to be on the show, but she has her sheets. Mm-hmm. She I guess fabricates sheets or made her own brand of sheets,
like bedding sheets.
Bedding sheets.
That's cool.
And now she's actually out of Corpus. She's in the Corpus community, and she's from here. A lot of people don't realize that and don't know that. Mm-hmm. But her sheets have hit the market, and I believe, from my understandings, they're in Ross's. They're in
awesome,
they're in like
That's
Dillard's.
awesome.
They're J.C. Penney's, and it's blowing up. That's something that I would be pretty cool to walk into like one of the Foot Lockers or something inside here and to see the actual shirt that the hoodie that you have right there, which I actually want to buy one of those. So just
we know him.
So and I know you mentioned as far as like what I like to expand and stuff like that, bro. That would be amazing just to be in like nationwide Foot Lockers and stuff. Not necessarily like shops like mine, right? But in other clothing stores, man, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
So have you ever been in somewhere and seen somebody else like maybe in Austin or Houston, just like visiting somewhere, and you say, hey, man, that dude's got my shirt on. Like,
oh man, so I had took the family out to San Antonio for a pumpkin patch. We went out there for something else, but we went to the pumpkin patch the next day, and we were driving, we were finding parking, and my wife was like, look babe, that's your shirt right there. And I stopped and I looked. I was like, "Oh man, that's crazy!" So
cool.
I put up to him. I rolled down my window. I said, "Hey, bro, I like your shirt." And he kind of looked at me. And then once he made eye contact with me, he was like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" Like I recognized him because I sold him the tee.
That is
and
so.
He was
cool.
like, "Bro," he was like, "I wear it." He was like, "I need another one." He was like, "I wear it a lot." He was like, "I always get compliments on it." And dude, it's freaking badass.
He had little holes. Awesome. He had little holes right here in the bottom where he never take it off. Hey, that's cool though.
There's been times even where people have told me like that they see my stuff out in other places and not to. I think yesterday me and my boy were leaving the gym and this girl was walking in with a crop top hoodie and oh no, it was a crop top t-shirt, and she was walking in, we were walking out, and I looked, I was like, oh, that's one of my shirts. So I tapped her on the shoulder. I was like, hey, where'd you get that shirt? She told me she stole it from her roommate. That they left it on the couch, and she took it from her roommate.
Dang.
And she cut it because she really liked it. And I was like, oh, that's cool, man. That's actually my branding. I gave her my IG or whatever, and I showed her the shirt because I have a shirt version of this, and I told her that I was making crop hoodies and crop t-shirts as well. And so she said she was going to purchase one as well.
That's so cool.
It's just cool, man, to see my stuff everywhere around town whenever I do
that's
see
awesome.
it.
Yeah, that is so awesome. Your sister actually jumped on and said she said someone needed help with electricity. I actually tagged you as well with somebody who earlier there was I don't know if you look at your comments there, but I tagged you with somebody who was actually looking for electricity for their business, some business here. I don't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, for sure. And then we got some residential electricity for you.
Ding,
And
ding,
then
ding, 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 ding.
shout out to Julie in the house.
Drippy Drew locked on. What's up, man?
And let's see, what's up, Ray Ray? Drippy Drew. Okay, there you go. That's what you just read it. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, my sister's been doing electricity since 2011. And
damn, that brings back a lot of age there.
man, bro, so,
my bad, Julie. My bad.
no, you know what, man? I'm so proud of her. When she first started the electricity thing, she really came into herself as far as like who she is as a woman, you know, and she learned a lot about herself. She, you know, when I got back from the military, she was like, "Hey, bro, come work with me. It took me about 2 years because, dude, coming back to corporate was probably the hardest thing to do because I left here with a certain mentality. I grew a lot, and when I came back, I was just like, damn, this is different here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I started kind of trying to find my own place here, and I made a lot of poor decisions when I got back. I started doing things I wasn't supposed to do, and
We all do.
And my sister was just calling me, hey, come over here. And I finally jumped on board with her, and she introduced me to sales. Like, I had a sales experience already, but not in that atmosphere, you know. And dude, when she got me on board, we were with this company called RES, Real Energy Solutions, and man, the growth, the mental growth from that job, just we skyrocketed because
awesome.
it was more than just sales. They taught us, yes, sales, right? But they taught us more about personal growth. Like, we read every morning. We read a book every morning, like at least 10 pages, 10 minutes. We talked about it. Like, they introduced us into the manifestation. They introduced us into positive thinking. They introduced us into just everything. And that just, I met my wife doing that, which is a blessing. And dude, it's been up since then. Like,
So
grind.
when you said you met your wife doing that,
Yeah.
did you sell her electricity? And then
Nah, man, you know what? I met my wife. She don't remember, right? But,
oh no,
I remember. She's listening right now too. I remember, bro. I had went to McAllen to go do my training out there. And I remember when she walked into the room, she was wearing a white shirt, black pants. She had her hair tied back. And she walked in, I was like, man, who is that? She don't remember me. No, she don't remember that. But
Yeah.
anyways, she was in the McAllen office. I was out here in Corpus. And about every 2 or 3 months, we would meet up like in Houston to do like a corporate meeting. And bro, we would sit like in rows, right? I would always find a row in the back to where I could kind of like see her through like the shoulders of people and stuff, and do stalkerish, right? But I really admired her, man. And it wasn't until I left Corpus to go to McAllen, probably like 4 years into the company already, or yeah, about 4 years, 3 or 4 years. And when I moved out there, I was like, oh, Bill lives out here. So she was already gone from the company, so I messaged her, and then it was, man, bro, 4 kids, 3 kids, 4
that's
kids.
so
Oh
romantic.
shit,
Oh,
3 kids.
oh,
You might have just predicted
Wait a
the future,
minute.
bro.
hold on.
Whoa.
Did you just leak a secret?
Did you just announce something right now with your
I know.
with your
Wait,
sister
what?
on board right now?
That is so cool.
Merry
That's
Christmas,
great.
everybody.
Crazy.
So you do the electricity, you
Yep.
do the shirts, you do the logos. You know that's really cool, man. That you're doing all this, man. You know, I have a question that I hear a lot of, man. It's not really a question. I guess it is a question.
Julie.
What did you say?
You just manifested that.
No. It's not manifested. He just
think
announced
it's
it.
happened.
He just announced it. They just did the pregnancy test,
The
and you
cat
know he
is out
on the
of the
cable.
bag.
Nah, just kidding.
Can we do the gender reveal here, bro?
I know, right?
It would be a blessing, man. I love my kids, bro. Kids, man.
No.
I love my kids.
But
Just think about it. That's another cup of hot chocolate you got to buy now, bro.
Bro, I think that's why I do so many things.
Yeah.
I
So-
really know.
So I have a question for you, man. So when you left the city, you left the state, you left the country actually for a while there.
Yep.
What did you feel coming back over that harbor bridge for the first time again?
Oh, excited. First off, Waterburg, I miss Waterburg. Each time I came home, that was the first place that I went to. All my family's here, and I've always been real big on family. My grandmother was here. That's what really brought me back. I could have re-enlisted if I wanted to. I could have stayed out there in California to do some work out there instead of moving back, but I came back home to Corpus, and coming back home, it was a really great feeling because I was gone for so long. I don't know. For me, anytime you have some time of time in between anything, like you miss it that much more, you know. So I came back and I really missed it, but I was also coming back with a whole totally different mindset than when I left, and I really had to find my way out here because I realized that I'm from here, but I'm not the same as everyone from here. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah.
And I don't mean
by
no means I'm not trying to boast or anything like that. It just I really did experience a lot of things out there. I experienced a lot of different cultures.
You go to a different mindset.
Absolutely.
I mean, off the back, you know, and like I said, I totally respect you going to the military and doing all that, man. That's probably something that 95, maybe 97% of the Corpus people that haven't gone to the military, we can never, ever step in your shoes and say that. Yeah. We could never, ever step in the shoes and say, we went out to the military. We went out and saw the world in a different view of protecting our country. And, you know, coming back, you're not going against Corpus by saying that, man. You did go and see a different world. You saw a different life. You saw stuff that we take for granted here, and you actually saw people not being able to eat, not being able to do that stuff. You probably saw more than what we can even imagine in our heads, and we totally respect that for you, man. And you know, it's an honor to have had you as our, you know, going out there and doing that for us, man.
Yeah.
For sure. And then your buddy, it looks like, man, said that I guess we just got the gender reveal already.
The blue mic.
He put a blue mic.
Hey, bro, so really quick, In-N-Out or Whataburger?
Man, Whataburger, man. In-N-Out's good. In-N-Out's good, but
that's all right.
Okay,
but,
guys.
You know what? Hold on. I don't mean to interrupt you, but
go for it.
Whataburger has changed, though. It's not the same Whataburger as a few years ago.
Hey, they were down because you took off to the military, bro.
No, but didn't a company out of Chicago like purchase them?
Yeah.
Like that, right?
Well, they purchase them, but it's only for the marketing. It's only for the networking, like for the shirts that they're selling, the shoes, you know, the house shoes with the fries right now.
They're trying to pull a bucket.
Yeah. That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
But so guys, I gotta ask this question because Ray has started up something that's terrible. Ray tells people, he asked them if they would rather have Whataburger or In-N-Out. Okay. But if you ask Ray, he wants Freddy's.
I like Freddy's.
You know what?
Freddy's? What the?
It just tastes more homemade, bro.
Yeah.
It's beyond homemade. It's only the sauce. It's Big Mac sauce. That's all it is.
It's just the patties, just like it just came out of the oven. You know, I mean, the stove. Like, it's that kind of burger, bro.
I don't know, man.
Freddy's is all right. Have you ever tried Steak and Shake?
Yeah,
I think I have.
That's the one in the mall, right?
The mall, right?
Oh, they have one in the mall?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they got one, but every time I go, there's too big of a line,
it's really
you know,
long.
and
that tells you something.
And I normally know somebody inside there, and I don't know anybody, so I can't like cut or
They're
nothing.
all youngsters now.
Yeah, but I'm like walking, and I'm like, do I know anybody? So I could just go stand beside them and
That
like,
just doesn't show you Whataburger's going down, bro. Whataburger's going down.
Oh man.
Whataburger will never go down, buddy. It goes down good.
Food is really good though.
Who's that?
Zay. Chef Zay.
What is who? Somebody just posted that. What's going on with that?
Chef Zay. So Drippy Drew owns Candy Andy, right? And he has people go in there and they cook certain meals on certain days of the week. And Zay typically takes. Oh,
there you go. There you go.
Zay takes a few days sometimes, and he makes tacos. He makes quesadillas. Man, his food is fire.
Sounds amazing.
We've been trying to get him to quit T-Mobile for the longest time, so he could go out there and just start cooking because he loves to do it.
Oh wow.
He loves to cook. He loves to cook.
Zay, please do not quit T-Mobile. we need your service, buddy.
Zay, quit,
nah, just kidding.
Quit.
No, a big shout out to all the people that are tuned in right now. Let's see. Julie says Freddy's, and then I give Freddy their French fries.
Woo.
French fries. That's about it.
Oh man,
French fries and their dip sauce. That's good. And you know,
steak fingers. I think that's what I eat there.
I don't even think they have steak fingers.
I think
Freddy's?
they do. No.
No, that's.
Am I mistaken?
What is that other place?
Yeah, no, I don't think they do. I don't think they do.
That's the one with the ice cream on it, right?
Yeah.
That's
okay. So I don't know if everybody is aware of what happened today, like 7 years ago. 7 years ago, not today, but 7 years ago, there was a scientist. I don't remember his name. I don't know his name. There's a scientist who put an algorithm together and put that Donald Trump was going to win the presidency again in 2024.
7 years ago.
The guy was 7 years back.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then he also put that Joe Rogan, the podcast, was going to do an interview with Donald Trump, which Joe Rogan wasn't even, I mean, he was born, of course, he was a person, but he didn't have a podcast. He didn't have nothing like that. So everybody's kind of freaked out about it. Huh. He also predicted, as of today, December 3rd, and I don't know what time he's supposed to be, but whatever, they are supposed to be a galaxy war happening right now in our galaxy with aliens and the Earth.
Dang.
And so if you go like on the TikTok world right now and you go like onto the YouTube and all that, a lot of people right now are saying that they're seeing sightings and sightings and sightings and sightings of UFO and aliens. I don't know how predictable this guy really is. I really haven't looked up all of his stuff on there, but he's predicting that today was the day, which December 3rd, I don't know if maybe he's talking about like Chinatown, Chinatime, and maybe December 3rd tomorrow, or, you know, I don't know how the prediction is, but supposedly there's supposed to be a war in the galaxy for, I don't know what they're fighting for. I mean, maybe, I don't know what the hell they're fighting for. Maybe they're wanting Freddy's burgers or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but
look, Earthling.
Why are they mad? Why are they so mad?
Supposedly it's supposed to be like a legit thing, and this dude's been predicting some stuff. Not predicting. Supposedly there's an algorithm, or I don't know, like,
so like we're falling into what he's,
everything that he said that was going on.
We're falling into that.
Is going on.
Hey, 2 out of 3 predictions ain't bad.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
I hope the third one ain't it, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, it would be kind of cool to start sharing the you know, world with aliens. Like, you know, finally, like, you know, how do they make their eggs? You know, how do they get their tacos? You know what I'm saying? You know, like.
Bro, I'm gonna put one of them in one of my shirts.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
a good idea. That's a good idea.
You know what? That's a really good idea.
Whole new demographic.
Alien versus galaxy right now. You know, you know, and you know. Okay, so you're military. You know about the military. Well, what was the whole deal? What's the deal with this whole? What is it? Alien? I mean, galaxy. Military?
The military, it's the branch that handles
the Space Force.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that?
I can't speak on that, brother.
But you know what I'm saying though, like
what? Whenever they introduced that, I was like, what? Right?
Were you in the military at the time?
No, I got out about 10 years ago.
Before that, before that
way
came
before.
out.
But when they did that, I was like, why do we need a Space Force? You know.
Well, no, but I mean, that's the thing though. So like, it is, I believe it. I mean, it's out everywhere. Is that they have admitted, the government, the journalists have admitted that there is aliens, that there is aliens. I mean, there's no denying that no more. Yeah. It's just, is there really going to be?
So that's another branch of the military.
Of the military.
Yeah,
so you
dude.
have the Marines,
okay,
the Army, the Air Force, and them.
And this is special. What is it? Space Force. Yeah. Okay, so like we were downtown at a veterans. No,
it was the 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
4th of July.
Yeah, where Larissa sang the national anthem.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. So we were out there, man, and they did the whole Navy. They brought the Navy out to be recognized. They brought out the Marines. They brought out this ones, and then they announced anybody from the Space Force to come out. And then he announced, "Okay, guys, so we're announcing it, but there's nobody." Most of the Space Force people are still in high school right now.
Veterans Day. Crazy. Yeah, because they're the way they explain it, there's no veterans.
Of the Space Force.
Yeah, a Space Force.
Yeah, because it's so new. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were talking about Space Force, and me and Sylvia looked at each other like,
"What?
Hold on." And then I go around, and this is, see, I learn off of elders and I learn off of youngers, and. I went to my kids and I said, "Hey, did you know about Space Force?" They're all like, Yes, Dad. You know, I have I have friends that are in the Space Force, and I
Julie's
have
like,
cousins that are in Space Force already, and I'm all like, what?
And
like,
she said the same thing. She's like, I mean, I can call him, but he's not going to tell you anything about it. I'm just letting you know. We're like, okay, well.
That's so wild.
Yeah,
No,
so
but you know what? Like, what's crazy is that we see all these movies, even growing up, right? We saw alien movies and this and that. The government knows a lot of stuff that we don't know.
Yeah.
So is that like the new
It's
Men
gotta
in Black
come
or
from
something?
somewhere.
Bro, hey,
new
Men
Men
in
in
Black
Black.
might be a real thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
They probably indoctrinate us in a certain way, like by watching these movies, so that we're not so sensitive to it when it does finally happen, which might be today.
We have
December 3rd.
some exposure.
Some
Yeah.
exposure, exactly. Like,
so Sylvia knows a comedian that put a joke to these aliens, and how does it go, Sylvia?
Ralph Barboza. Are you familiar with him?
bro, he's
so freaking
bro,
funny.
he's fun.
He's like, if they're so intelligent, why do they always crash land?
Bro, that's so funny, bro. Is he from Texas or
Yeah, he's from Dallas.
He's from Dallas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from Dallas. We
Yeah.
actually got to see him locally,
he came
man.
to
and-
Corpus. Yeah.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was awesome.
That's
He's
cool.
so
man.
funny.
He's
But-
a youngster. He's young, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
well, probably like 30, somewhere around there.
Okay,
30.
okay.
Yeah.
I think that's real young.
But what's crazy is he talks like this, man. He grabs the mic and he's all, yeah. So today,
Yeah, just so calm.
like I'm all like,
All monotone.
like how are you supposed to like laugh to this guy and then he just busts out with the damn joke and I'm all like,
Cracking
oh man,
up,
this guy's
yeah.
good, man.
Bro,
But
like he found his niche. He found his
Oh,
own
yeah.
style.
yeah,
you know?
he got it, man.
I love him.
He got it
And he
going
gives you the
on.
little shrug of the shoulders, right? Like when he's
Yeah, like, and he's so funny.
seen that, yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy messaging commenting on there. Do you see that?
Jimmy
Yeah, Jimmy
Cisneros.
Cisneros. Junior.
He said, first shout out Lupe. It's been a minute.
Oh, Jimmy.
Tuned in because you was on here. Congrats on the moves being made.
Man, so,
That's so awesome.
Jimmy took a long break from social media, like years, I think. I
Wow.
grew up with him. We went to middle school and high school together.
Oh, that's
Shout
cool.
out to Jimmy, man. It's good to see you back.
Thank you for being on here, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So yeah, man. That's the whole the thing right now. So people look it up, or you have your Alexa around. You know, ask the Alexa what's going on with that because it's supposed to be like a big issue. And then what made it even worse that I'm like in the restaurant and then the TV pops up and says South Korea had just went into martial law. I'm all like,
Yeah, what's going on?
hold on, are the aliens attacking over there? What's going on? And so I was a little freaked out a little bit, but yeah, you know that was another thing there. South Korea just went into martial law. Martial law
Oh,
means
you were serious about that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
They did,
man, that's
yeah.
crazy.
South Korea went into martial law. They put a bunch of saints on. What's it called? Like they put how do you say it? Like
That's what I was watching because I was at the when I was at the hospital today. I couldn't hear what they were talking about, but I was watching it and I was
Yeah.
wondering what all that.
Well, they
what
said
they
that he
were-
just
what they were
like randomly popped up on television and he announced it, the president, or, you know, and he just announced it out of the blue. It took everybody by shock, and then it lasted for a few hours. And here, like maybe an hour and a half ago, he called it off, reversed it.
He reversed it, but he's also they're protesting like majorly out there right
Yeah.
now
In-
because
in
of
North Korea or South?
South Korea.
South Korea.
South
And
Korea's-
they're wanting
Okay,
him to step
okay.
down.
South Korea is
South
like
Korea.
going crazy with the if it was North Korea, it would have been a
Yeah.
different situation.
Yeah, that's what I had to ask.
Yeah,
'cause
wait, what?
North is Kim Jong Un, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And right now, I don't know exactly like what's going on, but I know they're protesting it and it's like really bad, and they're asking for him to step down. But I don't really know the whole what was going on.
Yeah,
But
just out of the blue,
I
yeah.
know it said that if you were to say something wrong or say something that you were you could be arrested at any point at any given time, and that's crazy. That's
Hey, what do you think about that? That's how it is in some countries.
that's crazy, right?
It makes you realize how blessed we are. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, the United States ain't,
The
rainbows
best.
and
It ain't the best, but-
right. But the freedoms that we do have,
Yeah.
right? It's man
Because
compared
of
to other
people like you,
places,
though.
well,
Because people like you that went out there for us,
Yeah,
like.
Crazy.
absolutely.
Yeah, and you know what's more crazy, man? I don't know if y'all saw this one either, but Joe Biden just he pardoned his son
Oh, I thought
from any Joe Biden just pardoned his son from any charges from like 2000 and something to now, that he cannot be charged with any charges whatsoever. No gun charges, no.
So what do you think about that? I mean, what do you?
Oh, Joe Biden.
How do you feel about that?
Rogan, I was like, how do you have that power, man?
How do you feel about that?
episode.
Having a son, being in Joe Biden's shoes, what would you do?
Well, I mean, I'm going to pardon regardless.
That's
I mean,
what I was gonna say.
I mean,
I'm gonna do it
to
too.
be
There you
to
go.
be,
You're gonna do what a dad do.
yeah, but the question, the thing is, he just pretty much announced that his son was guilty of everything that he did, and saying, I pardon him, where you cannot do nothing else to him no more. I mean,
For those charges.
yeah, for those charges. Well, no, from this year to this year, anything that happened in that
right.
time,
Pardons?
yeah, like he's pardoned completely from it. So you can't go back and say, oh, I got you for tax evasion. Nope, pardon.
That's the ultimate nepotism.
But you know
Yeah.
what? You know
For
what, bro?
Absolutely.
P Diddy's next. I'm just
Oh my
No,
god.
he's gone, bro. He's out of there.
Oh my
I mean, that
goodness.
boy's slipping and sliding in oil right
Oh,
now.
dang it.
No, but I mean, every president has pardoned people.
Somebody.
I mean, there's no. I believe pardoning people is going to be, regardless. There's going to be bads to it and goods to it. I guess.
like
I mean,
anything else.
you know, I'm more than sure when Trump becomes president, I'm almost 100% sure he's going to pardon his lawyer, pardon all the people that did the stuff at January 6th.
You think so?
And yeah, guarantee
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a guarantee. He's going to do it, and people.
So do you think that'll ever get to the point to where he's gonna maybe more abuse his power than he has already?
Oh yeah, guaranteed. I mean, he's going to pardon
kind of
himself.
little Hitler kind of thing.
The dude's about to pardon himself. And you want to know what's more crazy? From what I read, and I could be wrong. If anybody wants to prove me wrong or say that I'm
Discuss
right,
it. Yeah.
he can actually write on a piece of paper and say, I pardon Donald Trump Sr., his date of birth, when he's an actual president, and stamp it and give the thing, and 10 years from now go and commit a crime and say, I was pardoned on it.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's what I read. I don't know how true it is. I mean, it was on Wikipedia. No, just kidding.
So it's not who you. It's
was
not
on
what you
National
know.
Enquirer.
It's who you know.
No, facts. That's who you know.
That's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, that is true, Jimmy. That's exactly. It is fourth quarter, and this is kind of the time for him to actually throw the shots out there, because I mean, it's over. I mean, it's literally over for the Biden administration. So of course he's gonna. That's exactly what
Go
you do
out
right
with a
now.
bang.
Are you
Yeah.
surprised that he made it this far, like into his term?
I'm surprised.
Surprised you made it that
like-
far in life, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Bro,
mentally,
like his
he's
cognitive-
not okay.
No.
he's not, and I
No.
feel bad
And
for him.
It's so when Trump first became president back in when was it 2016, right? I remember sitting down eating, and I saw him on the news. I was like, man, because for me, I feel like it was different because I was in the military, yes, and to see him on the TV as president at first, right? I was like, man, what's going on, right?
Yeah,
But then to see Biden afterwards, I was like, man, we look weak right now. Like,
Yeah,
our country
I
looks
agree.
weak. This guy, he can't do a full interview. He's fumbling over his words.
Yeah.
This guy's fought like, bro, put him in a nursery home. What is he doing as our president right now? So I'm super surprised he made it all the way.
I know. I'm sure he had a lot of help.
No, for
A lot of
sure.
help, yeah.
I was wondering if he had like an earpiece while he was doing like.
I'm more than sure he
I
did.
don't
man.
even know if he can function that way. I think he
Bro.
just, I don't know,
Dude,
just
some
winging
videos,
it. Just
some videos that I've seen like on YouTube, this dude's off the wall, bro.
Yeah.
Like calling people
different
like
names.
yeah, and then referring to other people who passed away months before, like
It's crazy, right?
crazy, bro. Like, what are you doing,
Yeah.
The alien invasion might have happened a while back.
dude? Who knows?
Back to Men in Black, bro.
Bro, who knows?
Yeah.
Back to Men in
Yeah,
Black.
so it's crazy though, man. I mean, all this stuff that's going on, we're going to come back to, we kind of went through the nation-wise, but we're going to actually come back to the corpus world here. And, one thing that I do want to talk about, I know that I guess it's a runoff for the mayor I believe. I guess she didn't win yet.
Yeah,
I guess it's a runoff, and I think that I don't have nothing against the mayor. I don't have nothing against any of them there. Right. But I think she has the ultimate power of Corpus to figure out what's going on with these officer-involved shootings.
Man, it's like 9 this year, right?
8.
8?
8 right now.
Dude, that's so
Officer-involved shootings. And we, as the community, is just like, okay, yeah, he did wrong. Yeah, he did wrong. Okay, when it used to happen, they used to like be very transparent. Very, very, very transparent. There has been no transparency. There has not been no transparency whatsoever.
So is that a mayor thing or is that a Marco thing?
A what?
Is that the mayor thing or is that the chief of police thing?
No. The chief of police is the chief, but the mayor overstands the chief of police. The mayor is in charge of the city here.
Okay.
She overstands it, and then there's the county judge that overstands her, and then of course the governor. But as of right now, the mayor who's running, what's going on? Like, I mean, seriously, what's going on? That these people are part of our community. These people were born, raised with us. Yeah. Might have been raised with my son. Might have been raised with me. Might have been raised with you. Yeah. The whole shoot. Now, okay, I understand. If it really is self-defense, just prove it to us. Just show us the proof. Hey, this is what happened. We move on.
Yeah.
Understandable. He screwed up. He shouldn't have done that. Or she screwed up. Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But not being transparent with us, not giving us anything on it. We're going to release it. We're waiting for an investigation. This changes 4 months, 5 months down the road, and I hate to say it, and I really hate to say it, but 3 months or 4 months of somebody being passed, you kind of, that bad blood is not as strong as it was.
Yeah, the initial.
In the beginning, yeah.
Where's this stuff at? If it was the reverse, if it was a citizen on the street, the information's all there. It's quick. I mean, it's out there. I don't know exactly what's going on with it.
Yeah.
The shooting that just happened at Walmart. There was a shooting outside of Roper's. There was a shooting in the Fort Wayne Apartments. There was all these officer involved shootings. What is going on? Mm-hmm. We had 2 of them in like 4 years, 5 years. We had 2 before that,
and now
we got boom. 8 in 1 year.
That's wild.
8 in 1 year. We're not done yet. We still got a whole month. I mean, who knows what, and I hate to say it, but I mean, watch yourself right now, guys. I mean, I'm one that's really not for the law wise, but just be careful, man. I mean, these I can't tell you otherwise right now because there's no proof. Yeah. But we need to do something, man. We need to figure out what's going on here because like I said, I'm not going to bury my son to this.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to bury my daughter to this. And you damn well know that it sucks, man. And there's actually cousins, brothers, sisters, fathers that are actually 8 people. There was 8 homicides in the first 5 years of in the first 5 months of the year. If you're an officer and doing it, I mean, wow, man, I don't know.
That's crazy. No, I completely agree, man. It's like people don't really care until it's really close to them.
Yeah.
And I think the best thing is asking the questions as you're asking, but more so being proactive instead of reactive, Dude, maybe it's time for us to get some people together and start marching or doing something. Something has to happen, Well, I know that the whole ranch, the one outside of the ranch, that one right there, I know that they hired like some attorneys and all that, and I know
that one kid had 2 little babies, right?
I really don't
18
know.
18 years old with 2 babies. Man. Yeah, 18 years old with 2 kids.
See, and I really don't. I know of a couple of them that has been shot, and I really don't know a lot of the ones that have been shot. They're more my son's age, my daughter's age, and and it really sucks though because I know the parents. I know somebody who knows the parents, and this is not okay. This is not okay. Yeah. 8 in Corpus. Somebody put on there. we don't know if they're, well, no, actually they, from what I understand, majority of them are from Corpus. They were born, raised here in Corpus, from what I understand.
The victim.
I know it's a higher crime rate now than state national average, according to the data. Yeah. Once again, I do understand that, Jimmy. I do understand that, and I'm not saying that the officers are at fault, and I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is just show the transparency, saying that this is what happened, because and then it can be a closure to the family, a closure to somebody, because this is not cool. I don't want my son out there, coming out of a club and this happening, because he grabbed his phone from his back pocket. I really don't know the issue yet. That's the whole reason why I'm putting it out there, saying, put it out, show us the transparency.
Yeah.
I remember years ago when a shooting would happen, they would show us the video of the guy charging his car against them and then firing. Understandable.
I think maybe, I don't know how long ago you're talking, but before social media was at its peak, I'm pretty sure, with the distrust that I have, I'm pretty sure that they just picked and chose what videos to show. And other things were just swept under the rug. I'm assuming, because.
Do we have the right, like as citizens, to ask for videos
yes.
and stuff like that?
Yes, there's public records.
Right, public records.
They're gonna give you a hard time, like a really hard time. But it's public record.
Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so where are all those body cams?
Yeah.
Sure.
Where are all the car cams? Where is the shooting at Walmart? Where's the Walmart videos?
Yeah.
Show us.
They got cameras everywhere.
If you could just show us a little video saying, "Hey, this is exactly what happened." Okay, that's done.
Yeah.
His family can move on. Not move on. Don't get. I'm sorry to say that. They can actually have closure, saying, "Hey, this was
it was justified.
It was
or
justified.
It wasn't justified, or
for the ones that are sitting
Take
here waiting, where it's still under investigation. That's not how it works when it's a citizen. I don't know. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I really don't know how that plays out.
It's
and
tough. It's tough.
And I'm just legit with it, man. I have nothing against any of the officers out there. I go and video out there. I go record out there. For all I care, they could throw me in the back of the car. That doesn't matter to me. The whole thing is, just be transparent with it, man. And when I'm out there recording, they have been very, very transparent with it. Hey, really? You're able to scoot up. You're able to record here. Hey, can you show respect to not show the body? Can you show respect to this? And I've never ever, disrespected anybody showing a body or anything like that. But they have been very transparent. I know that that here in the radio, they've been, let them record, let them do whatever they want. Now, just those officer involved shootings, I don't have no record of anything, so I'm not saying that they're at fault, and I'm not saying that the suspect or the victim was at fault. I'm just saying we can be transparent with it. We can close a little bit where there's not so much anger out there on the city.
Have you ever had any bad experiences being out there, like from the law?
Oh yeah. I've been sitting in the back of cop cars at recording a homicide, and they go and put me in the back of the cop car and say, "Oh, you were here recording? Oh, sorry."
Yeah.
But I sat in a cop car. I sat in I got roughed up a little bit.
Kinds of stuff. They put him in the back of a cop car, and then they turned the heater on and shut the door.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but
how was that altercation like? How did that?
It was actually it was a person who was a man down in a vehicle. Okay. And I pulled up and I saw him leaning over on the steering wheel, and I go up to the car
at a red light.
Yeah. And if he's drunk and he wakes up, he's gonna push the gas and go.
Yep.
So he's gonna cause major wreck.
Yep.
If he's dead, we need to start helping him, some kind of CPR and everything. Well, there's a cop at the light. So I wave the cop down, and the cop comes charging, parks in front of that car, and just comes straight up to me and puts me in handcuffs, man, jerking me around, throwing me around.
Before tending to the guy?
Yeah, he don't go to the guy yet.
That's messed up.
Yeah, the guy's still there, unconscious.
Yeah, he throws me in handcuffs, puts me in the back of the cop car, and I said, just to let you know, I have a question for you. And he's all, yeah. I said, am I being arrested? He's all, yes. I said, okay. And then I hear my name go over the radio. It's Scott Navarro. They said, we're on our way.
Damn.
They pull up. They take me out of the car. His first words are, "I'm not arresting you, sir. I never told you I was arresting you." And then I tell the guy, I said, "Hey, I just heard the radio as well, and it said that the call came in as a man down, and that's the vehicle where the man's down, man." And he's all, "Yeah, I'm gonna let you out of the car."
Crazy,
I said, "Don't let me out of the car, man. Take me to the county, man. I want to go to jail right now, man. Take me to the county because I'm gonna enjoy this one, man." And then he pulls out of the street and parks inside the parking lot and gets me out of the car and says, "Yeah, I'm gonna take these handcuffs off of you," and and they did a full investigation and says that he was trying to figure out what was going on. That's why he detained me.
Yeah, he did it for Scott's own good.
Yeah, it was for my protection.
His own safety. So
yeah, but yeah, I mean they're full of crap.
yeah, we've had so many experiences.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I've been in the back of the cop car, let go, back of the cop car, let go. I went out to one, man, that I pulled up and the two officers pulled up and it was a homicide. I pulled up and I'm recording, but I'm not recording the body. I'm recording the cops pulling up. I'm recording what's going on in the scene. And the cop comes up to me and says, "You need to get in the back of the cop car, man." I said, "Yeah, I'm recording, man." He's "Yeah, they told me to put you in the car, man." I said, "For what's the charge?" He's all, "I have no idea yet." I was all like,
Bro,
what?
Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, but no, that's some fun things. But yeah, so yeah, Corpus guys, officer involved shootings, man, it's pretty bad out there right now. Forget officer involved shootings as well. Shootings in general, bro. Man. Calm down, guys. Calm down. Like I said, man,
it's the wild, wild west, bro. Like,
Man, shit's crazy.
and you're right what you said earlier. You're a
that?
kid. You want to play with guns? Get your ass to the military.
Go to the military. Go.
All the guns you want.
Over there. Yeah.
All kinds of guns.
yeah,
Little guns, big guns.
Man, it's so everything's like so easily accessible nowadays. Or like, bro, like I see crazy weapons on people's freaking stories and pages.
Yeah.
And
It's
stuff.
crazy,
Bro,
right?
you're like in Afghanistan, bro. Where you at?
And do you think
He's on next door.
Do you think it's the younger generation?
100%. And honestly, it's bro. Look, so it's parents. A lot of kids grow up in single family households now, right? Single parent households, and mom might be working 2 or 3 jobs. Dad might be locked up or on drugs or whatever the case might be. Same thing, probably like how it was when we were growing up, you know?
Yeah.
And so you remove, bro, like I'm real big. I'm huge on family. With me, my wife, and my kids, that's my world. That's what matters the most. Like, because I know as long as my kids have both of us, statistically speaking, they're going to go on and do great things.
That's right. Yeah.
Right. But when you take one of them out the house and the parents distracted trying to make ends meet, that leaves kids to what? Music. They get influenced by music. It's crazy. It's freaking crazy. Like, I really blame it on the music. I blame it on the lack of parenting. It's a lot of stuff going on, man.
Yeah.
And these kids who don't come from where they think they come from try to put on this persona, and it's wild. It's like the wild west out here, like you were mentioning right now. It's so crazy.
It's scary. It's what it is, honestly.
It is scary, man. And these kids, man, they're so desensitized to all this. Like, killing is just killing to them now. Like, they don't think of anything like repercussions or anything like that, bro. All these kids are throwing their life away, and
you know what? They go
to jail. Like,
they start that mentality by thinking, "Oh, I'm backing up my friend. I'm backing up my friend." But when they go to the pen for 20, 30 years, where's their friend at?
Bro,
Yeah.
my grandma told me, I will never forget this, bro. Since I was a little boy, you don't have no friends. I'm your friend. My grandma always told me that. You don't have no friends. I'm your friend. Any of my friends who know me, know my grandma, they will tell you that.
They're familiar with that.
They will tell you that.
Yeah. That is true,
I
though.
remember your grandma used to say that
true.
you don't have no friends. I'd be standing right there. I'm like, hey, bro, like, that's what she said, you know?
But that's 100
But
right there, bro. That's straight.
That now. I get
That's
what
straight,
she means by it.
You know, I really haven't checked to see how many homicides were for this year yet. But you know what's kind of a little different? Back in our days, like back when we were in the club world, we're back out there. You know, a fight would break out, and the fight would break out. Just say one of the clubs downtown. I'm not going to put any of the clubs' name. Okay, maybe I will. Stingers, Club One, Y2K, any of those out there. A fight would break out. Majority of the time, it was a really good fight. Fight's over. Really good fight. It was a really good fight. Fight's over. People leave. Somebody, got beat down pretty good. Yeah. Now it's either the fight's about to break off and you're going to have to hide because somebody's going to shoot. Yes. And it might not be the two people that are fighting.
That happened this weekend.
Yeah. I mean, it's happening every day. Right. I mean, I'm hearing calls on there, man. I'm hearing all kinds of stuff going on out there. It's happening every day, every single day. If y'all actually listen on the radios, guys, on their police radios, you're actually hearing probably about maybe 10 calls an hour. Shots heard in this area, shots heard in this area, shots heard in this area. And you're just not getting the information because, whoever's out there not providing the information, but houses are getting hit. There's shots being heard out there. There's casings on the floor. They're finding casings on the floor. There's a lot more than what you're actually. The shootings that you're actually hearing is because somebody went out and reported on it. There's actually more. It might not be that somebody got hit, but I went out to one on Four Winds. Right? Four Winds Apartments.
What's that, Castores?
Weber and SPID.
Oh, man.
I went out to this one and I saw cops flying over there, man. And I pull up and I kid you not. And this is pretty wild, man. On my TikTok video, you can see it. I'm recording and there's probably about 80 casings on the floor. Damn. 80 numbers all over the floor. Right? And then there's cops everywhere as they're recording. They're doing everything. Nobody got hit, right? Nobody got hit. I don't know how that happened, but nobody got hit. And they do not need to go to the military. But there's 80 casings on the floor. There's all kinds of cars hit. And there's people coming out of the apartments. And I'm going to ask these people, what happened? What did you hear? They come out and they said, I heard some noise, but I didn't know anything had happened. Man. Right? This is an apartment that is literally directly in front of these casings. Now, another person comes out of another apartment, said, do you know what happened? They're all like, to be honest with you, I have my trash bags, man. I'm going to go throw the trash, and I just see all these cops out here. I don't know what the hell just happened. So, at this point, I'm like, okay, so nothing happened here. And then somebody posts on there that somebody was and another shooting, which was down the street, somebody was hit in the head with a casing. That person did pass. But what's more crazy is this one had 80 casings and nobody knew anything.
Yeah.
I questioned probably about 7 people.
Yeah, nothing.
I think it's like what he said. Like, they're so desensitized.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They don't even bother to look out the window like, oh, something's going on. Let me, and they just, it's a fight, whatever.
The other day, my daughter was jumping on a trampoline with her cousins, right? And I overheard her talking to her cousins, and this broke my heart, man. I moved to a certain part of town that I thought was all right, and dude, it's crazy everywhere now, right? Yeah. And dude, my daughter was telling her cousins, oh, when we hear gunshots at my house, this is what I do. And she ducked, and I was like, bro, that broke my heart hearing that. And I looked at her, I said, baby, I'm gonna get you out of here, baby. We're gonna get somewhere soon.
Oh, man.
But that broke my heart, bro. Like to
see my daughter. No, you're right, bro. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Everywhere.
I went to La Armada, which that's where I was raised there in La Armada. I went to La Armada I just went for 3 different shootings that just happened over this last week. 3 different shootings out there. It's getting a little wild. It's a little wild, wild west, like you said.
Yeah, sure.
Guys, calm down, man. Slow it down. Think about it a little bit. Think about it a little bit more, because it will take your life, man.
Yeah.
And
what the stupid
take
thing
your life
is,
different ways.
A lot of times it's over mad dogging somebody. Bro. Maybe I looked at you wrong. Now you want to shoot me.
Road rage.
Road rage. Yeah, it's stupidity, dude. Yeah. Stupid. You're going to lose your life 10, 15, 20 years
over pride, bro.
Yeah.
Pride is the devil. Pride is that self-destruction right there, man.
Going back to what your daughter said, not to be a mom or anything, but one way to look at it too is that think about how you grew up and where you grew up and what you experienced as a kid, and the generational curse and the cycles that you broke.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, she did say something like that, but compare the life, you know, it's a big difference. You know, you did a big step up, and that, you know, that's to be commended. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So keep that in mind too. You know?
We'll have our barndominium out in the ranch somewhere soon, bro. That's the goal. You know what I mean? And just to get the kids away, like, dude. And then we thought about homeschool. Like, there's a lot of things me and my wife want to do that. I mean, it is in the plans, you know.
Yeah.
Bro, my kids are so smart, and they're really, really good kids, bro. Like, we go to Barnes and Noble probably 2 or 3 times a week, man.
That's
we take
good.
the kids, at first it was Starbucks, right? But now they like to go and we read. We have a good time. And this lady went up to our table, bro, and she was like, "Are those your kids right there?" And at first I was like, "Why?" But she was like, "No, you have some really well behaved kids."
Yeah.
Like, and bro, we get compliments like that a lot. I mean,
That's awesome.
but it's because, first off, shout out to my wife. She's a freaking awesome mother. She's a great woman. She's very patient when I'm not. Like, we're like each other's yin and yang, you know.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But what I do as a father and as the leader of my family is I'm the discipline, right? And I was very, very disciplined growing up, being raised by my grandmother. You know, I was very respectful, everything. So I'm the same way with my kids. Like, if you call my kids name Monday, they're not gonna say what. They're not, bro. I twitch when I hear people say "huh." like when I hear other kids say that, I'm just like, my kids know not to say that, right? So it's like we instill these things into them. Like I said, me and my wife are big on the law of attraction. We're big on manifestation. We're big on positive thinking, positive energy, all of that, right? So we instill that into our kids very, very early. Like, earlier you asked me what we're going to be doing in my shop, right? Like, what things we're going to have in there. My daughter already has a lemonade line that she's going to start. She's only 6 years old, bro. She's going to have a lemonade line. My son, 10 years old, he already has a clothing line. I'm going to put that into my shop as well. Like, we're just showing them the ropes, man. Like, the best way that you could parent, in my experience, is to lead by example. That's it. Because it's easy to tell a kid, hey, do this. But as they grow, they're going to see, hey, this person's not telling me it's opposite of what they're doing.
That's pretty cool, man. You never know. Your kids might have the next baby gap, or
bro,
you know what
who
I mean?
knows, bro?
Yeah.
Who knows?
That's so awesome. And just the way you talk about them, and the way you talk about your family, and about your morals, and that says a lot. A lot.
And you need to keep that going, bro, because I'm pretty sure you've had people maybe kind of look at you and see, your hairstyle, and they're probably thinking,
oh, absolutely,
man, that dude, he's gangster. He's never going to have nothing in life. And here you are, you have all that, and you're embracing it, and you're passing it on to your kids, bro.
I am who I am, man. I don't try to.
Sure. We come from here.
Yeah,
we come from here.
Don't get me wrong, bro. When I was selling electricity, I was in a suit all the time, buttoning up, slacks, nice shoes. I love dressing like that too, but the way I dress now it's an expression of who I am and where I come from. Now, don't get it mistaken, right? Like, I have a certain mentality. Like, you could look at me and you could think a certain way, but off of respect, right? Off of having a 2-minute convo with me, you're gonna know where I come from. You're gonna know the vibe that I put off and stuff like that. So,
hey, I do want to give a thing for road rage. My road rage that I got out there. Tesla really has brought my road rage down. I mean, you can't really get into a fight with the Tesla.
We're not sponsored, by the way.
That's your red Tesla?
Yeah, that's my red Tesla out there. But the Tesla really has slowed down my road rage, because it won't let me cut off nobody. They can't cut me off. So like, I mean, it's calmed my road rage down a lot. Like, it's not going to be that bad as much no more.
Is it the Tesla or the years?
Probably. Are you talking about the year of the Tesla? Yeah, but no.
How many kids do you have, Red?
I got 2. One boy, one girl that we know of.
People still call you Red, bro?
Yeah.
Okay. That's how I've always known you.
Yeah, I mean, all my growing up life, I was Red.
Right.
And then as I guess more of the social media wise, it became the Scott.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that my name is actually Scott Navarro, not Scott Navarro.
There's a story behind that.
Yeah, so that's a.
We know when he gets approached, because he knows everybody and everybody knows him.
Right.
But when he gets approached, just by what they call him, that's how we know how they know him. If they're like Red, we're like, oh yeah,
that's
from
throwback.
the hood.
Right.
If it's like Scott or Mr. Navarro.
Mr. Navarro.
Yeah.
How many kids you got, River?
I have 3.
3?
That he knows of.
2 boys and a girl.
That he knows.
2 boys.
No, that's actually true. Yeah.
I got. What's your oldest? How old your oldest?
27.
27.
Yeah.
And your youngest?
16.
16. What's your oldest?
19.
19.
Our oldest is 24.
No, oldest is 24.
24.
Youngest.
And our youngest is 18.
Good comeback.
Hold
bro.
on, he's 18?
Good
Yes.
comeback.
Hold up, wait.
No, he's 19.
He'll be 19 in April.
April what?
April 17th.
Nice. I'm 26.
And then our
Yeah.
daughter will be 25 in May 31st.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a 10-year-old. I'm a 10-year-old boy. I got a 6-year-old daughter who acts like she's freaking 18.
Aw, I love
she's
those.
so sassy.
I love
man.
those.
She's so sassy. Beautiful heart.
Those are the
She's-
smart
she's a-
ones.
Bro,
Hey, so
she's
before-
so
now-
smart.
Hold on,
Now-
we got one more.
And then I got
Oh, yeah.
I got a little boy who's a year and a half.
Beautiful.
Oh,
man.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby,
Year and a
little
half.
baby.
Yeah,
My
G3.
goodness.
Now that we're
Yeah.
talking about kids, man, I'm gonna send a big happy birthday to my youngest boy, Matthew.
birthday.
Today's his
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Matt.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah, awesome. How old now?
He's 26.
26. Yeah. That's awesome, man.
That's
A
great
big
age,
shout out to all the
25.
people that are tuned in tonight. Hey guys, don't forget, guys, that we are on your Roku TVs. We're on your Fire Stick TVs, your YouTubes, anywhere you look on there. We're on there now, guys. So if you go to Roku, if you have a Roku right now and you're sitting in your living room, we would love for you to do this right now. Click on the search channels, put Atomic Entertainment, and then go on to the Atomic Entertainment. It should be live on there. And if it is live on there, come back and comment real quick.
Yeah.
And then I am going to run a little special right now that we're on right now. And I'm going to put my little Nintendos that I sell at $20, which is the cheapest than anybody in the whole United States, I'm guessing.
United States.
$19.99.
I can't go past the United States because China might have them cheaper.
So
than
how
me.
much? How much you having for?
Hold on, buddy. I'm trying to get to you.
No.
man.
I'm gonna tell you why. Just
Is this part of like Cyber Tuesday?
Yeah, well, this is Cyber Tuesday on Atomic
On
Talk.
Atomic Talk. Okay, got it.
Hold on, let me do this. Rihanna, will you give me one of those real quick? One of each.
Is she hearing it?
I'm gonna do 15 regular Nintendos and 15 of the little PlayStation looking one
Nice.
Nintendos. So the normal price on these guys, thank you, Rihanna. The normal price on these right here, these little Nintendos who have all the little games on them, the little Nintendos normally $20 right now, only right now. So if you want to get them right now, you better message me like ASAP. $15 right now,
That's-
Man,
only
guys-
on the show right now. Only on the
guys,
show.
you got to jump on that because where I was getting to, Navarro, was I saw some of those this past weekend for almost $50.
Yes, sir. They are.
Wow.
$50.
And guess
And
where
as
do you
it
think they're getting them
as
at?
it gets closer to Christmas,
I'll get all
They're
of
more
them. I'll resell them.
And where do you think they're getting them at?
Yeah,
They
those are-
buy them all off of me and go and resell them for
Yeah.
double the price. All right, guys. So these are $15 right now.
I seen that light bulb turn on, bro.
$15 right now.
I love that.
I sell them for 20.
entrepreneurship.
Yeah,
I love
For
it.
sure.
And then this one right here, guys. What happened? Oh no. These guys right here, they sell for $30. These are the wireless controllers. These are HDMI wireless controllers, and they have 10,000 games.
Damn.
You're never gonna get bored, bro.
10,000 games on this one. This is called the Lite. These right now, only during the show. You got to message me right now. Only during the show. If you message me after the show, I'm not going to put them at that price. I'm going to do these for. Should I be crazy?
Be crazy.
Get crazy.
Hey, I want to hear Red's price.
$20 right now. $20. Normally $30. $20 right now, guys.
Hurry.
There's no possible way you're gonna be able to beat these guys. $20 right now. These are the best Christmas right now. If you are sponsoring like an elementary right now, you're sponsoring like a classroom, and they trying to get them like a really good gift.
Yeah.
Right now, bam, you could buy like 15 of these for that price and give them these. I mean, you'll probably be the best darn donor or sponsor or whatever you're called.
You go.
Best Santa person for them ever. Like crazy ever. Hey, also I do want to reach out to can you pull up I believe her name is Brittany Garcia.
Okay. Let me see. On Facebook?
Yeah, on Facebook. Can you reach out to pull up a Brittany Garcia?
Brittany.
She's actually if you pull it up real quick and I can take a look at it, it's gonna be I got you for the person who just messaged me. I got you on that one. Should be Brittany Garcia, which is she should have like highlights on her hair or something. She's actually a teacher here in the Corpus Christi area, and she posted just earlier that she was looking for sponsor for her kids. She needed like 15 sponsor for her kids. Nice. Let's call her and take care of those kids.
Awesome.
Let's see if we could pull her up real quick.
I'm horrible with electronics. Sorry.
Wow. And she's the electronic girl.
I know. We're hiring, by the way.
So, hey, man, I want to find out more about that food you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, Zay from Chef Zay.
So, what days is he there?
So, it's sporadic. Like I said, he works with T-Mobile, so we've been trying to get him to quit so he could do food full time.
Wow, I'm going to sabotage him now.
Right. Bad customer service.
So, what does he make? Like, what's his specialty?
He does like asada and pork, like everything. Quesadillas, birria tacos. He does nachos, brisket, everything, man. It's really good food, too. Like... Really
so when he's out there,
he makes his salsa too. It's not spicy, but it's so flavorful, man.
So when he's out there, you got to jump on it.
Yeah, you got to jump on it.
Right.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's about that time. He needs to get up and do it again too. But he owns Trap Juice, which is his own line of drinks, his own drink line.
Okay.
Right, and it's basically some really good Kool-Aid.
Does he do like tamales and stuff too?
My wife does. So my wife stole tamales out of there. So my wife.
It's in season, bro.
My wife is from McAllen, right? She lived in Mexico for a while, and I always mess with her. I tell you have 2 birthdays, like, because I was mess with her, and dude. So she makes her tamales different. I remember the first time I went for like a Christmas dinner, I was like, "What is this?" And she was like, "Tamales." I'm used to unwrapping and eating, right? The way that she makes it, where she comes from, is she has it unwrapped. No, that too, but they're unwrapped already with lettuce on top, with crema and salsa and cheese. Like it's like a plate of tamales already.
Wow.
So whenever she sold the tamales here, everyone was like, "What is that? Where's the tamale at?" Right? Because it's underneath all that stuff. But it was really good. It was a really good hit. She sold out within like 2 or 3 hours. I want to say. Wow. So she did pretty well. Yep.
That sounds good. I love food from the valley. Oh my God, that's the best food. Best.
Yeah, I met her in 2017. I met her like in 2015, but we started talking in 2017. And
after you stalked her.
After I stalked her. And dude, I ended up staying in the valley for like 6 years. We raised a family out there, and then when it came time to start the business, that's whenever I was like, okay, I want to launch it in Corpus. I just felt like I'd have more traction out here.
Yeah.
Since his hometown, and so we moved back out here.
That's cool.
And
that's awesome.
we've been.
I love y'all's story. I love it.
Yeah, man. There's it's not always happy. I mean, it's not always rainbows and butterflies. I made a lot of mistakes too. Last year, I made a very poor mistake that almost cost my family.
Yeah.
And that was a horrible decision on my end. You know what I mean?
Very human of you, I'm gonna say.
Absolutely. And but dude, just the fact that she I don't want to say took me back, right? Because we never kind of like left each other like that, but just the fact that we were able to have a conversation about it all. She's very mature, very, very mature. And she let me know that she wasn't leaving my side even through my mess ups, you know what I mean? And now that I'm on the other end of that situation, it's, man, bro, I'm so blessed to have her in my life, you know what I mean? And there's nothing more that I want than to marry her and be with her and just have our family, you know. I referred her to my wife.
Hold on, did we just have a proposal on
first they're having a baby, now they're getting married, bro?
It's coming, man.
Just say
it's coming. No, I definitely want to give her the wedding that she deserves, and I want to give her the proposal that she deserves. I want to be the man for her that she deserves.
There you go.
That's awesome.
And
that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean she's great, man. I got.
I'm having such a hard time finding her on here.
What's that?
The Brittany Garcia.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You sure that's her name?
Yeah. So Sylvia, I believe, found her. Anyways. Oh, it wasn't Brittany. It's Kimmy.
Kimmy.
Oh.
Yeah, you were just a little off.
He's really bad with names.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, so she'll be braiding hair outside of my shop too. Well, not outside, but
Okay, so when you open your
That is
shop,
so cool.
you're shooting towards the middle or the beginning of January.
I'm shooting for December 13th actually. But if that doesn't happen, maybe the week after. If that doesn't happen, then it'll be mid-January. Once
you open up, you're gonna be open 7 days a week, or what are you shooting for?
Probably 5 or 6. I do want to dedicate at least one full day to the family, which is usually Sundays. You know, but yeah, probably Monday through Saturday, if anything. Probably 10 to like 5, 9 to 5.
That's cool.
All right, so I guess we'll have to wait on. We'll reach out to her and see if we can pick up some kids. If there's any other, any other kids that are like, that we have 3 weeks left till Christmas.
Oh my goodness.
3 weeks left till Christmas. So if there's any other kids that are needing some help out there, reach out to us, guys. Reach out to the Atomic Talk Facebook there, or reach out to Sylvia, Ray, me, Lupe.
Yeah, reach out to me.
Just holla.
Yeah, and none of our kids from the community will be left behind.
Yeah.
We got them, or somebody in my network will jump on it and we'll take care of them.
That's awesome,
that's a thing that we got to get going.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
guys,
what I really like is the idea of getting that kid's shoes, bro.
Yeah.
oh yeah, let's do it.
I really wanna jump
if he hasn't got them, I mean, that kid probably made like $1 million out there.
He got 3 pair already, and they sold him 3 brand new pair. I dropped off 2 of them. One guy saw my post and pulled up on him and dropped him off a size 8 because it was him and his cousin, and then their sister, I'm assuming. And then I talked to him yesterday when I dropped off another pair to him, and he said they sent probably a little over $500 already to his cash app.
Or maybe he's
just
about me shoes.
random
Maybe he's
people.
about me shoes.
Come
on,
just
bro.
random people.
That is awesome.
But when I first pulled up on them at their house, their uncle came out and he was talking to me about their situation and where they come from, and the fact that they love sports and stuff. Good kids, man.
Yeah.
And I just spoke to them from a fatherly figure, and it was just overall a good conversation. It's a blessing to be a blessing, man.
That goes to what I brought up earlier. Like, these little kids are looking at you, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, they're seeing these interviews like you did here, like you did with Drip the other day, and you're putting positive thoughts in their head that they can become somebody in this world.
Absolutely.
And not rely on somebody else's money. Rely on your
Absolutely.
own money and become your own person.
Yep.
Who knows, bro? You might have just discovered the next president of the United States.
Crazy. And where that comes from is when I was growing up with my grandma. Like I said, she was strict, but my grandma,
she was your friend,
she
bro.
was very verbally abusive to me, though.
Yeah.
And I don't like to talk about that because I don't want it to take away from how great of a grandma she was.
Right, yeah.
But I grew up, hey, you're not gonna be, you're gonna be a drug addict like your dad. You're not gonna be nothing. Like, I grew up with so much negativity, and bro, I was an angry child growing up, and I would go across the street to the field, and I would talk to God, man. I would just sit there, talk to God about my situation, and I always knew that my life was gonna be better. It was gonna better because I was gonna make it better.
Yeah.
I always knew that in my heart. And growing up with all that negativity, man, I know how it feels to be spoken like that. So you won't catch me speaking like that to nobody.
Yeah.
I speak life into people. You come to me with an idea, I'm gonna uplift you on it. You come to me with the idea, I'm gonna support you on it. Hey, how could we reach that? Like, I'm huge on that, man. You know what I mean?
That's
I want to be that blessing for people. If I have nothing to give, I could at least give my support. I could at least give my positive words, whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
That
what I'm
is
talking
awesome.
about. Yeah.
I love to hear that. I love it.
Yeah, that's an amazing thing there.
And that's why I named the brand the way I named it, bro, is choose wisely. We all have decisions to make in life, and I feel like it could resonate with anyone on any level in their life, whether it's a child or a grown man or a grown woman, whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
This life is full of choices, man. It is what you make it. You could choose to take the easy way out and do things that are self-destructive, or you could choose the other route. Honestly, it's up to you. Whatever you choose, it's on you, and you.
And it's crazy, as liberating as it is that we have that choice and we have that power. It's so scary because it's in our hands.
It is in your hands.
Yeah,
but you know
make
what?
that
One
choice.
thing that I realized a long time ago is no one's coming to save me.
Yeah.
No one's gonna. The world doesn't owe me anything. I don't owe the world anything. No one's gonna come save me. Those are thoughts that I grew up with, and after a long period, like, I look back at it now, and I'm not nearly I'm not nearly the success I know I'm going to be, because I know I'm going to be, because I'm going to make it happen. But to be able to look back on the time that I've had on this earth so far, it's been a journey, man, and I love it. It's been a great journey. I know there's more to go, and I can't wait to see not only my dreams unfold, but the people around me, for them to see their dreams unfold and reach new heights and stuff like that. So I want everyone around me who I love to win, man.
There you
awesome.
go.
Yep.
And I love everyone.
And they
That's
are
the thing,
winning.
like,
They are winning with your positive vibes, man. That's the way it works.
Absolutely.
Is that a Changa on there?
that's my cousin.
Yeah, Changa.
Shout out Changa.
Oh yeah, we love her. She's awesome.
Yeah.
Changa, can I go to Fiesta, Texas soon? Not kidding. What's going on, Changa? How's San Antonio over there? How's the weather? Hey, I need to go to San Antonio to go get some moon coffee. Because, matter of fact, I should have told you.
You know
to bring
where I
some.
wanted to go? I wanted to get those conchas.
Oh my God, those conchas are so good out there.
Chocolate covered
so
conchas.
good.
Oh my Lord, bro! It's just that we were in the hospital all day long. And speaking of which, man, send a shout out to my mom and dad and Rihanna for being with me all day long.
That's awesome.
You guys experienced that when we went to Galveston. You guys took me to Galveston, to the hospital over there. But today, they took me and we spent all day over there, man. We made it back safe, and
That's good.
just want to thank them for that.
How was that Pluckers, man?
Oh yeah, we did. We hit up Pluckers.
Nice.
My daughter says, "Dad, there's a Pluckers down the street," and I'm like, "Yeah, let's go."
Yeah.
It was my mom and dad's first time ever being there. Pluckers.
Yeah.
It was my second, but it
There
was
you go.
really, really.
I
And
love
the
that
wings
place.
there are just
It's
amazing.
delicious. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the choices you have.
Yeah,
Oh,
and what
man.
she liked was we got this. It was like fried macaroni.
Ooh.
It was like a cheese stick,
Oh yeah,
but it was
I remember having
macaroni.
those. Yeah, it's like a ball, right? Like
Yeah. No, it was like a steak, like a
It's a-
cheese stick.
What do you call it? Yeah, I know what
It
you're
was
talking
a
about.
cheese stick, but it was,
was fried?
macaroni. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sounds.
and they had that and the fried pickles, and yeah, it was pretty good.
Cool,
Pluckers, man.
cool.
I wish they had one here in Corpus. About it.
So I do want to do a little deal for we are Atomic Talk is actually looking for a new sponsor, 2 new sponsors for the show. So if you're looking to sponsor and get your name out there and get with my network out here, like I said, I network as much as I can. I put your name as much as I can. If you wanted to get yourself out there and get known, reach out to me and we'll get you on the podcast here. Your little logo and your commercial, your video being put on here with us. Another thing that we do is the studio's always out for rent. If you ever want to put a podcast, record a video, do pictures or anything like that, we always have a studio here to rent out. If you ever want to get a show started.
You said
And
pictures as well?
Yeah, anything to do with the
And
studio,
the
man.
ideas are unlimited, man. You can do a cooking show. You can sell jewelry. You can
Yeah,
sell
we do it all.
clothing,
And your show and the show does go broadcast on Roku, does go broadcast on Fire Stick, it does go broadcast on all systems. Just depending on how big your name is, you can go broadcast on TikTok and all the other systems as well. But
Cool.
yeah, that's looks like we're coming to a darn end.
Are we gonna do our usual?
No.
Well, they probably miss us, right?
What's the usual?
What is the usual?
We go to Acapulco, after here.
Oh, man.
We haven't been there in like 2 weeks.
I
Well,
know.
I haven't.
I thought you were talking about like signing off in the usual way. I'm like, wait,
That's what I was thinking,
what
too.
We're howdy, partner.
all together now?
Which Acapulco?
We go to the one on Airline. That's the only one that stays open, I think.
Okay.
Across where the old Toys R Us, to the right hand side.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I believe that's the only one that stays open. Like always, guys, we're headed over there right after here. They usually take care of us lovely over there. And if you want to
They
go
love
out
us
there
there,
and
bro. They
conversate
love
with
us.
us
They
for
love us there.
networking and meet us out there personally, we'll be out there. We're always there at 10.
When we
We
get there.
usually get there about 9:45, and then we stay there till about 11. So if you want to stop by, say hi, or chill with us for a little bit, eat a taco or whatever, we'll be there for sure.
Yep.
Or if you want to buy some,
Oh yeah, we got the Nintendos over there, but the price is over at that point. The price is back to normal.
Back to normal.
To the ones that did message me, I know there's about they probably sold out the Nintendo already. The Nintendos, the ones that were $15, I do have you marked down, so don't worry about it. I got you. The other ones, I don't know. I didn't see which ones were on there, but free food. Yeah, as long as you show up to buy us food, we'll get it free. You sure are right, Mr. Redskin. Always free whenever you're buying for us. We don't mind it at all.
We'll buy him a taco. Y'all come over, Redskin.
And a big shout out to Rihanna for the back crew back there taking care of everything for us.
Yes.
Taking care of behind the scenes.
Behind the
Holding it
scenes.
down.
And actually, Rihanna's the new member of Grupo Imagen, man.
I know. She's awesome.
Yeah, Sylvia's the accordion player for Grupo Imagen, the accordion player vocalist for Grupo Imagen, and Rihanna has now joined Grupo Imagen, and now she's the percussionist. She's getting involved in all of the music world.
All the music.
She's gonna be on all the stage. Well, she's already on the stages out there.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
it's cool. Once again, Lupe, we do appreciate you stopping by. We do
Yeah,
appreciate you. Your positive vibes for all the people that are tuned in. It's a great blessing that you're sending out there to the people. Just keep going, man. There's gonna be haters, man. I'm one that they dealt with all this, man, and I firsthand had haters in my damn right corner of me telling me, "Oh, you're gonna fail," just as bad as the ones out there saying it. I actually had one tell me, "I wonder how long this one's gonna last."
Yeah. Hey,
It was funny though, because after they told me that, the business that I had boomed so much that they asked me, "Can I borrow some money?"
That's crazy, bro.
And even more than that, they asked you for advice, like entrepreneurship advice. Like, I want to start my own thing. What do you suggest? And after, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
After they had put them down, it's
So
like,
from listening to conversations, right, you'll learn a lot about a person, man.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
people just project, you know what I mean? And people some people are just afraid to go out there and take risk and do their own thing. So they
Yeah.
rather talk bad about it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
absolutely.
And that's cool. Hey, to each his own. I hope
Yeah.
that you find your way on your journey and you find something that makes you happy. Like, I'm on my journey. Ain't nothing stopping it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. A big shout out to Josie for tuning in. A big shout out to Redskin Ray, Changa,
Kim Bruno.
Jimmy,
Julie, the electricity lady.
Don't forget, I
Julie.
need that hookup, man. I need that hookup.
Severo,
Jimmy Drew, Zay. Shout
We
out to all
have
y'all.
Sally. I think it's
Sally,
Sally. I'm not sure.
uh,
Sally or Smiley.
Israel, Droopy Drew went on there. Let's see, man. There's so many on there. I can't even go back
Shout
all
out
the
to
way.
everyone.
Big shout out to all the people that tuned in. Big shout out to our new sponsor that's about to message me in a little bit, because
There
I
you
know
go. There
they're
you
trying
go.
to get involved with this.
Yep.
But yeah, guys. Once again, if you have a Roku, if you have a Fire Stick, if you have a YouTube, we're on the YouTube. Just click on the TV. Just click on the whatever platforms you're using. We're on it. I promise you, we're on it. And if we're not on it, message me so I can get myself on it.
There you go.
I will make it happen. There's nothing that I've ever done that I've never made happen. I mean, it's going to happen regardless. So
You know what I want to see before you go, bro? Not to cut you off, but whenever you do open your store, man.
Yep.
I mean, with Scott and Sylvia's permission, of course, I'd like to see you come back.
Yep.
So we can see where you stand on that.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm excited. Shout out to Bino real quick too.
Yeah.
I'm excited. If you guys want to follow me, go ahead on IG. It's Choose Wisely 1991. I'm on Facebook as well as Lupe Ramos. I'll be hopefully shooting to open sometime mid-December, early January. I'm not really rushing it. You know, when it happens, it happens. It's gonna be a great experience. I'm excited. I'm gonna have a big grand opening. Drippy Drew, shout out Drippy Drew at Candy Andy. He's gonna be providing a lot of free snacks out there for the grand
you go.
opening as well.
Did you
it's
say
just gonna
free?
be- yeah.
I'm on my way.
It's gonna be great, man. I'll probably have Zay out there cooking something up as well.
There
It's
you
just
go.
it's gonna be a great positive experience. I'm excited for this next step in this journey, and it's gonna be great, man. I'm excited for you guys to show up as well.
Oh, yeah. We'll be there.
And so the hoodie that you're actually wearing right now, is that one out for sale already?
Not yet. So this is a one-on-one. I literally made this right before I got here. This is my newest design, but what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put this one out until my grand opening. So this will be the official drop for the grand opening.
Oh,
So I
cool.
got Choose Wisely up here in the front.
Hold on, let me put a camera on
Yeah.
you real quick. Hold up.
No
hold up.
worries.
All right, I'm actually put a camera and zoom.
All right.
All right, so which one are you gonna show? Which part?
So this one right here. So it got Choose Wisely up in the front with the sacred heart on it, and on both sleeves I got Jesus with the sacred heart. Check that out right there.
Oh yeah, that's amazing right there.
And then the back, it's the full back of the cross on the back as well.
That is awesome.
So I'll have these in all different color hoodies: black, cream, white, mocha brown, and this dark gray. I'll have them long sleeve. I'll have them in sweatshirt, crew necks. I'll have them in hoodies, and I'll also have them in cut and regular short sleeve shirts as well.
Heck yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is so cool, man. We do appreciate you for stopping by. We do appreciate everything that you gave advice out there, and the knowledge that some people can pick up from it. We do appreciate you for your military background for us, man. We're humble to you, man. I mean, that's an amazing thing to go and do for us, man. I mean,
Yes, sir.
And to your family as well that had to stick behind and, just pray and hope for your coming back, man. And you're back here, and we're happy for that, man.
Thank you.
And once again, guys, we do appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in. We will see y'all on the next one. And once again, we'll be at the Acapulco.
If the aliens haven't taken over.
All right. What time is it in China?
The aliens. They better not touch that guacamole. That's all I gotta say.
All right, guys. Later.
Peace.